Good morning, good morning, good morning. So let's see who is up. Manila time or Philippine time, it's 5:05 a.m. Okay, let's see sino kaya ang gising sa araw na to. Sa oras na to, sino kaya ang gising natin? Habang naghihintay ako na magko-comment, tingnan natin. Welcome. Good morning po. So good morning to Ma'am Leonalyn Nacion. Thank you for joining po. And also to Reza Ret. Good morning din po. So, please indicate po kung ano yung ipaparead nila. And guys, again, one card reading po tayo for the free reading. And kung gusto po nila ng mas malalim na reading, we have a minimum donation po of 88. Sa baba po yung, ayan, so makikita nyo po yung information dyan. So, you can send your donation via GCash po or via PayPal. At ang dami nyo palang gising ngayon. Wow, all the way from Norway. Norway, I can do English if you'd like to. Okay, so let's start with the one who provided what type of reading that they want for general readings for Maya Lori. Okay, don't worry, Anna Tally, if ever that you prefer it in English, we can do that. I can speak also my native language and also in English. So, simulan natin muna, but I'll give some of the readings, by the way, will be in English, whichever you prefer. Para sa mga Pinoy po, naging mata siyang Tagalog. For Maya Lori, for your general reading, meron po tayong 8 of, ano to? 8 of Swords. So, this is a time para medyo to go ahead and loosen up. Hindi dahil napaka-overthinking or when we do overthinking, that can really destroy a lot of things. Maya, I'm sorry, I don't know. Lo siento, no hablo en español. But habla en inglés. See? Okay, so Spanish talaga. Yung totoo, binibiro niyo ba ako? Pilipino si Ma'am Atali. Okay, so Maya, grabe ka. Tinakot mo ako doon. Konti lang alam ko sa Spanish. So, you need to make sure that you will not be overthinking then. You need to make sure that you will be you'll be also allowing your heart from time to time to give you advices. And also then po, pagdating naman po sa mga advices sa ibang tao, you weigh it because some of them valid yung mga advice. Ang kailangan lang mo na lang is magkaroon ka na sabihin natin, idea or wisdom kung paano mo to makukuha or paano mo to intindihin. And to ask for wisdom, always ask the universe po. Okay? So, I hope nakatulong po yung reading sa kanila. Okay, we have here si Leila ni Nashon for general reading. Grabe si Mamaya. Kinabahan ako doon. Spanish talaga. Nataranta ako sa Spanish. Okay, so let's see. Dami palang gising sa oras na to, no? Sabagay kasi linggo. Linggo ngayon sa Philippines. Okay, for Lailani na Sean general reading, we have here the card of the Temperance. So, it is time right now to double check yung mga pinagagawa mo. What do you mean by that? Simple lang. Is it already too much or too little? Kasi too much of anything is bad. Too little of anything is also bad. So, this is a time for you to double check. Am I still balanced? Para sa work-life balance mo, you need to make sure na andun pa rin na hindi mo hinahayaan na sana wag po tayo magpa-flood guys, meron mag-monitor kasi. So, wag mo hahayaan na yung work-life balance mo is masira. Kasi work, hindi siya maubos. But life, we have limit. We don't know how much we have. So make the most of your life. Work, too much work is also bad. You need to learn how to enjoy life din po. Okay? So I hope nakatulong po yung reading sa kanila. Okay, so si Ana Tali, so for general reading. Okay, so gusto nais po magkaroon po ng 3-card reading na mas malalim po yung reading natin with an oracle card. With minimum donation po, pwede natin po siyang gawin live if you would like to do that. Okay. Okay, so general reading for Annalie Marson is the 7 of Swords po. To give you a background, 7 kasi is a number of wisdom about the mind. Swords about intelligence and the air. Trust your instincts then. These are the moments that you will need to listen to what you feel. Most of the time, you're right. Yung mga tipong moments na, sabi ko na eh, or may feeling ako na ganito. And most of the time, you are right. You need to harness this. You need to do meditation or you need to follow your instinct all the more. Because your instinct allows you to learn who to trust, when to act, and what to say. Yun yung mga bagay kasi na kailangan mong ginagawa ngayon, which is a very important thing for you, especially in your in your life right now, where you're having some difficulty in finding the right people to be with. So, I hope nakatulong po yung reading din sa kanila. Okay. Let's see who's next yung nagbigay na po ng kanilang request. Okay, so si Amrelegu for Love Life. Actually, hindi nyo na kailangan sabihin yung zodiac sign. Hindi po siya nagmamatter. Sabihin nyo lang kung anong klaseng reading po. And for those, you're welcome po, Mamaya. Buenas tardes. Oh, all the way from Latin America. Muchas gracias, mi nuevo bonita amiga. Sana tama yung pagkasabi ko. Kasi ang hirap mag-construct minsan ng Spanish eh. Ayun. So para kay ma'am, or for your general for your love life reading, it's the Knight of Cups. It's time right now that you follow your heart. When you say love life kasi, para sa akin hindi lang siya basta something na romantic. It talks about all types of relationship. And this is the moment na kung saan you are being called to a deeper relationship with your emotions. You need to find out first, kumbaga, you need to find out first po talaga kung ano yung nasa heart mo. Kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mo. Once you know kung ano yung gusto mo, dun ka gumalaw. Because not knowing what you want is really difficult. Kasi magiging suntok sa buwan. Pero kung alam mo yung gusto mo, it's just like following the star, yung North Star na ito yung direction niya. So alam mo yung pupuntahan mo. So every step na gagawin mo will be in line doon sa target mo or sa pupuntahan mo. So this is the time for you to do that. It's time for you para alamin mo muna what is it that you really want. What is it, ano yung desire mo? Because once na-settle mo yung desire mo, once nalaman mo kung ano talaga yung naisin mo, then that will be the best time for you to make your next step. Na like mga plans mo is pwede mo na siya ma-inline because you have a lot of plans that is not really in line with the plans of the universe para sa'yo. So I hope nakatulong po yung reading sa kanila. Okay, so good morning, sabi niya. Reading for general reading. All the way from Kuwait. Ang dami ko nakikita ng taga Middle East din ha. Maraming salamat po sa pagmamahal, suporta niyo po dyan. Guys, so always be safe at sa mga kapatid natin na OFW, thank you for your hard para sa sacrifices niyo po. And I pray na lagi kayong safe kung nasan man po kayo. Okay. Even in Hong Kong, medyo napapansin ko madami rin tayo na mga kaibigan na nandoon. Okay, for Alma, for your general reading is the 7 of Wands. Alma, ganito lang ha. Nagbigay na sa'yo ng idea ang universe kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. But what is lacking right now on your end is the planning. Okay, sinashare na natin. there is a part of you, there are two things that I'm reading sa card mo. First is for you to settle down. Kumbaga, when we say settle down, gusto mo na parang sabi natin early retirement. And the other thing na nasa tandem yung plan sa'yo na binigay ng universe. The second part is yung gusto mo ng to have your own, to go back home and have your own business. Now, what is stopping you from doing that is yung andun yung gusto, andun yung desire, but yung strategic planning mo, kumbaga yung sabi natin structure nung gagawin mo is wala. So this is a moment for you to double check ano ba yung pwede mong gawin para magkaroon ka ng structure na yon. One of those things is, of course, knowing yung ins and outs ng business na papasukin mo, yung product or service na i-offer mo, and also, paano yung tamang accounting for this. And another thing is who to trust, which is napaka-importante, given that you will be the financer, but in due time, kapag naayos mo yung mga steps na binigay na universe na yun sa'yo, then you can also assure yourself that magiging maayos yung mga next procedures na ibibigay ng universe para sa'yo. I hope nakatulong po yung reading natin sa kanila. Okay. So, next po is, guys, don't forget also to subscribe para mapakita nyo po yung support nyo po sa page, sa channel po natin. Okay, so si Ma'am Dana, good morning po for Love Life in RS. Saan yung RS? Isip ako, Russia? Russia? Tama ba? Yun yung alam ko lang RS kasi kung tama ako. Okay, for Dana, it's for Love Life. We have here po as the Page of Cups. You need to also, for your love life, this is a moment for you to mend your heart. Trusting the wrong people, actually hindi sila wrong trusting, being betrayed or being hurt ng mga taong importante sa'yo, ng mga taong unang pinagkatiwalaan, is really a traumatic experience. However, hindi na dapat mag-stop sa'yo para magkaroon ka ng magtiwala ka sa ibang tao. Yup, andun yung point na mahirap magtiwala ulit, given na may kinakatakutan na. But, bago maging takot yun, mas maganda nating isipin kung paano mo siya, ano yung lesson na binigay sa'yo ng experience na to. It's a time for you to let go of those pain. And as you let go of those pain, allow the universe to heal you. And as you are being healed, your scars, there will be scars, pero yung scars na to will turn into your stars. Because the stars can give you direction. Those are the lessons na binigay sa'yo ng past mo. That will make sure that you will be a better person. And that will help in preparing you for the right person who is also being prepared for you. Because, syempre, ang pangit naman na prepared ka siya, hindi. Of course, kailangan ayusin din siya. That will let go of the person or the pain. Well, actually, it's more on forgiving the person po. Because letting go of the pain, just let it go. Pinapakawala mo lang. But forgiveness, it is more deeper dahil napapagaling niya yung both parties, especially you, where you are being healed emotionally, which is yung tinatawag po natin siya as inner healing. Okay? So, I hope nakatulong po yung reading din sa kanila. Anong klase pong reading, Ma'am Reza? So, kindly indicate po. So, if you would like to have, guys, yung 3-card reading, ang gagamitin po natin is yung ibang deck, which is the Light Seer and also yung Oracle card. So, magiging 3 cards, bali 4 cards kasi 3 na tarot cards and 1 Oracle card, which can give us deeper insight. Actually, nung huli ko siyang ginawa, para umaabot yata ako ng pag ganon. 20 minutes yata, nauubos yung oras. Ayun. You're welcome po, Ma'am Dana. Thank you po. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, na rin po. So, if you want to have a deeper reading, you can always, with a minimum donation po, we can perform that po para sa kanila. Okay? So, let's just wait kung meron pang magbibigay ng kanila, mag-request ng kanilang reading. Ito. Ay, opo, Ma'am Anatoly. Natapos na po. Don't worry po, kasi upload natin tong video later pag natapos po yung live. Then you can go back to it po para ma-revisit nyo po yung reading. So, huwag kayong mag-alala po doon. Okay? So, kay Alma Bacelonia for Love Life. One moment po. Okay, shuffle natin yung cards. Gulat ako, may mga gising pa ng gantong oras. Okay, so for Alma, bakit pa kanina pa to labas ng labas? 7 of Swords. What's with 7 of Swords nowadays? Alma, one thing na the universe is asking you or is directing you is to focus in building yourself when in terms of knowledge. Because ang problem pag napunta ka sa love life is that you tend to give yourself too much. Masyado mong dedicate yung sarili mo. Walang masama kung magmamahal tayo at ibigay natin ang sarili natin. Pero ang masama po doon, kapag sumobra yung pagbigay natin ng sarili natin sa ibang tao. Because at the end of the day, kailangan maayos yung sarili natin, maayos mo yung sarili mo. This is the time for you para magkaroon ka ng mas malalim na communication with yourself. Kailangan, kung tatanungin kita, when was the last time na nabigay mo yung mga bagay na mga simpleng bagay na bibigay silang kaligayahan? Kailan mo ba naisip yung sarili mo para matugunan yung mga, sabi natin yung mga maliliit na gusto sa buhay? Then was the last time? Kasi kung recent lang siya, then go for it. But if not, which is I see in the cards na hindi, then you need to focus. This is a time for you to establish a deeper relationship with yourself. Kapag nagawa nyo po siya, then makikita mo dito yung importance mo, yung value mo, and you will not let other people na to look down on you because alam mo na yung worth mo, that you are precious, more precious actually than gold. Okay? So I hope nakatulong po yung reading natin sa kanila. Amaisman, just indicate what type of reading that you would like to have, but we have rules. We do not do third-party reading, meaning if there is another person involved in the reading, we will not be doing that for the privacy of the other person as well. Okay? For health concerns, please do speak or please go see a doctor for that if that's a concern, just in case. Okay? You're welcome, Anna. Anna. Okay, so for Reza, it's for love life. So for Reza, for love life, we have here the 4 of Wands. Love life. Yes, there is a love life na kailangan mo asikasuhin, and that is a love life with your family. This is a time for you to get in touch with them in a deeper meaning. Kasi kung titignan ko yung cards mo dito, when was, andun yung point na, nakakausap, or sabi natin may communication, pero yung tinasabi nating deeper communication or yung heart-to-heart communication, we're not seeing it here. The cards advising you that this is a perfect time for you to communicate with them, with your family. When we say family, ito yung mga kadugo natin at yung mga kaibigan na tinutuloy nating pamilya in a deeper context. Allow yourself to listen on kamusta ba sila, gaano ba kalalim na sila, or where you are at right now. Be an open ear because that is what is being needed right now sa kanila. And you are that open ear. Well, actually, you love listening to their stories. Hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari. But this is the perfect time for you to reestablish who you are and have a meaningful relationship with them. Because, ito yung dahilan dyan. Kung anong energy ang ilalabas natin sa universe, yun din ang binabalik ng universe sa atin. So, if you will emit love as your energy, then love will find you one way or the other. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, I will not be reading the other person, but we're going to look into the project itself because we respect the privacy of other people. So we're just gonna rephrase your question on on your song project without the other person. Okay. For your card, it is the card of the Emperor. The card of the Emperor means a lot. One of them is about leadership and decision making. It's time for you to look into your options and also try to double check the feedback of other people. There are some feedbacks that are being given to you by other individuals and also updates for other people. But sometimes we tend to neglect it because for us, of course, everyone and one of us wants to believe in our own work. However, the universe speaks through a lot of mediums, and one of them is through the advice or the advices of other people. So this is a good time for you to listen to the advice of the universe through the influence of other people. What the universe is also advising is that just like any leader who has advisors, so let's say a prime minister has an advisor for foreign affairs or for electricity or whatnot, this is also the good time for you to look into what are the what how the other people made it, how they were able to be how they were able to build themselves up. This is the best time for you to look into expanding your own territory in terms of learning from other people, in leveling up your project that you are already in pursue with. I hope the reading was able to help you. Hello din po, Ruby pala, Ruby. Kailangan ng bagong salamin. Ruby Lumindas. Magandang umaga po. And you're welcome po, Reza. Sana po nakatulong yung reading natin sa kanila. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please do click on the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up na rin po kung pwede. Okay, so let's check. Meron pa bang nagko-comment? You're very much welcome, Iceman. I hope the reading was able to help you. Okay, so let's just wait if there will be other people. So, habang yun, may kine-check lang ako yung iba ng mabilisan. Wala pa naman. Okay, so let's just wait for people to join us. Okay, so while I'm waiting, ayusin lang ako dito. So, naghihintay lang tayo ng next comment. Kung meron, kung wala, hintay pa rin tayo. So, welcome po sa bagong dating. Kung magpapalit po sila, you can always provide anong klase ng reading po. We have a one card, free po yung one card reading, and for a minimum donation po, we could also perform 3 card reading and also an oracle card. Hello po, Meris. Hi. So, is it safe for me to assume that it will be in English? I'm Meris Cunningham. Sorry, there's a feedback. Sure, Amaris, let me do that for you. 1 second. Let's see what is the message of the cards for you. Okay, so Amaris, it's card the Six of Cups. Six is the number of harmony. The cups is symbolizes water and the heart and the emotion. The card is advising right now, Amaris, that there should be a connection between your heart and the spirit. How do you connect this one? What does it mean? Or what is the card trying to say? Going back to where you started is one of the best things that you can do. Why? Your past can reveal a lot of things about you, about your connection to the spirit world. And also, the card is also advising that you need to have that communication that you need to have, I'm trying to find the exact words, that you need to rebuild the bridge that you have with your loved ones, your family, and your friends. Yes, there are moments that you need to be alone because each one of us needs to be molded by the spirit individually. However, we are living in a universe which states that all is one and the one is all. And this is the time that you need to be part of that one. You need to be part of the universe. That the last time that you had your grounding was some time ago. So this is a time for you to go back and practice what you really love to do because your heart is the one who's urging you to do that. It's all about you making one decision and standing by that decision. And I hope the card was able to answer your question for today. M, I do apologize. However, one of our rules is we do not perform third party reading, meaning if another person is involved, I regret to inform you that we cannot perform that reading because we respect the privacy of those individuals who you are requesting for the reading. And unfortunately, we respect those privacies and we cannot proceed um, with that type of question. But I would suggest you can rephrase the question that will not involve another person. So we could proceed with your reading for that one. Okay? That's a perfect question. Aramis, you're very much welcome. This is a perfect one. At least there's no individual involved except you. And thank you so much for your understanding. Sure. Let me do that for you. 1 second. So you're very much welcome. Okay. Hmm. Well, it's the King of Wands. Now, let's give it a general. Thank you. And you're also a beautiful. Everybody's a beautiful soul. That's why there's so much respect for each one of you. Even you. That's why I need. Well, we respect everybody. That to me. Okay. So it's the King of Wands. Now, in general, King is a symbol of power and authority, while Wands is a symbol of the fire, the passions, and the energies. Now, actually, it's more on this is a progressive project that will be happening for you because what you're doing, actually, what you're pursuing is filled with your heart. It's where your heart is, it's where your passion is, where your dream is. And if you don't mind me quoting a passage from the Bible, so it was mentioned there that where your heart is, there your treasure will be, where your treasure will be. And in the law of attraction, the treasure will attract the treasure. Your heart is already in the project, and that is where your treasure is. And this treasure will call other treasures. The project that you are eyeing is will be two steps, will be two things actually. So either it will be a stepping stone for you to go to the next level, or it will be another opening that will give you a much bigger project that you're hoping for. Because once you one of the for me, one of the greatest magic is that once your heart is involved in what you desire, that will make sure that the attraction will be much greater. Yes, there is a project that is coming. I'm not really sure if this is the one that you're waiting for, but this one is really big. This one can, let's say, those sleepless nights that you have will be worth it. That the return of it will be much greater than what you have expected. Just make sure that your heart will still follow your dream, so that you can still call the treasures into your life. Okay, and I hope the reading was able to help you. Just make sure that your heart is totally focused on it. Okay. And another thing, maybe I could unsolicited advice. Start talking about it to people, about what is it your desire. That will help. That will also make sure that they will be able to capture your vision. And of course, the more people who are attracting it for you, the faster and bigger it will come. Okay? So I hope that the reading was able to help you. You're welcome. Okay, so we have your pretty tulips. Wow, nice name. When I think of tulips, I always think of Holland, where there's a lot of tulips. Like there's a farm for it, and it's a very pretty place. Whenever I see videos or pictures online, and maybe yeah, I like to go to one day. I like to visit Holland, and mm, thank you so much, M, and I hope that you will be blessed more, so you can be a blessing to other people and also an inspiration to a lot of people there. Okay, so pretty tulips. So how how will I receive funding for my project? It's the card of the tower. Now, this is the funny thing. This is full of advices for you, pretty tulips. Card of the Tower talks about the communication. Now, to give you a background, some is as far as I can recall, one of the this concept um, came from the Tower of Babylon, meaning that the it's where the communication where people only have one language. Then God of the Bible saw that they were building this tower and that they want to be higher than him. So he confused their language, and the ending was that everybody around the world have different languages. This is the advice of the cards for your funding. You need to approach each person that you are trying to reach out in a different manner. Sample: if you're going to reach out, let's say, to elderly people, of course, in due respect to them, that they have, because of their age, they have um, s- their challenge in learning or understanding the message that we're trying to give them. Now, what you can do is make it visual. If you're trying to reach people who are in the corporate, this is what the advice of the cards are. If you're trying to reach people who are in the corporate level, they need numbers, they need facts. They need, let's say, a graph that will give them the projection, and you need to answer the question in your proposal is what is it for them? What's in it for them? You need to answer that question if it's for corporate. Now, let's say it's a youngster, let's say above 20, but or let's say until the age of, I don't know, maybe 35. What you need, if you're going to reach out to them, the card is advising that you need to touch them where it resonates home. You need to make sure that this once you reach out to them, they will know that this will all go back to the same, go back in a circle, meaning the ones that they are eyeing for, their dreams are also being manifested in what you are trying to do. So you need to understand the art and the science of communicating with the right individuals, and also the what you call this, the method and their language that they're using, because you need to make sure that you will be able to level your communication with them, which will help in making sure that they will be able to capture your vision and they will be able to respond positively to what you need to be done. Okay? So I hope the reading was able to help you. Dugon's World, I do apologize. However, we do not perform third-party reading. That means that if there's another person that is involved, in respect to the privacy of that individual, we will not be able to perform the reading. What I would advise is you could rephrase your question that will only pertain to you, so that we will be able to proceed with that with your reading. You're very much welcome, Pretty Tulips. I hope the reading was able to help you. Okay, so next we have. I know some of you are thinking, what's that? What's the Ouija board doing at my back? Well, actually, it's a wall display. It's still an actual Ouija board, but it's just for display. Never used it. I'm planning, but I need somebody or I need people who knows how to use it. Okay, Veronica, Viola, valid po ako, love life, kung may himayos po. Sure, sige, check natin po yan. Veronica, it's a card of the tower. Ano ba meron ng mga bisang paulit-ulit yung mga baraha at anong balasa? Paano ko ba sabihin? Two things. Unang-una, hindi dahil nagsabi na ganito yung naririnig mo, is ganun talaga yung nangyayari. Better to always double check it yourself. Kasi tandaan natin na usong-uso po ang tinatawag nating dagdag bawas. At hindi naman po lahat ng tao na nagbibigay sa atin ng mga kanilang kuro-kuro, suwestyon, ay talaga namang merong magandang intensyon. Pangalawa, don't rush into judgment. Even in your mind. Don't rush to psychologize mo na kasi kaya ganito, ganyan-ganyan. Kunyari, the-late yung tao. Kaya na-late siya kasi ganito, merong siyang kinita or may pinuntahan pa siya or no. You need to have faith. If you want to make if you want people to also trust in you, you need to also trust in them. And at the same time po, what the card's advising is that be also mindful sa mga gagamitin mo salita, kung paano mo to sasabihin, at kung sa anong pamamaraan mo siya magagamit, yung gagamitin yung mga salita mo. Because timing is very important pagdating sa communication din. At yung pamamaraan din po ay napaka-importante. Okay? So, I hope na nakatulong po yung reading sa kanila. Hi Mo! And Hearts Love. Okay, let's go for Hearts Love. Sure, just provide what type of reading that you need. So I could pull a card for you and we could read it for you. And if you'd like to have a deeper reading, we do have, you can for a minimum donation, you can either use GCash or PayPal. The information is below. So, and I will prioritize it. Okay. So, Mao Perante. For love life, what we have here is the 7 of Cups. You need to go back and relieve the passion. Paano relieve the passion? One of the things na hindi nyo napag-uusapan kasi is how it all started. Bakit ba kayo sa ganong estado? Bakit kayo sa ganong relasyon? Bakit kayo nagsimula ng relasyon in the first place? This is one of the questions na kailangan mong masagot sa sarili mo. Paano mo siya masasagot? Go back to the past. Kung mag-aandun yung punto na allow yourself to relive the past. Kumbaga, rekindle the fire. Okay? And this will help you in making sure na it will have a deeper revelation. Kumbaga, magkakaroon kayo mas malalim at marirekindle niyo yung fire ng bawat isa. Okay? So, I hope nakatulong po yung reading natin sa kanila. Okay. You're very much welcome, Veronica. So, just indicate hearts love Joe, what type of reading that you need, so I could proceed. Okay. So, I think I will be leaving the live for the meantime because I need to attend to some personal matters, but I'll schedule another live for everybody. So, thank you so much, guys. My apologies if I need to cut it short. Have a great day. Blessed be Hare Krishna. Good day.